Hey guys, this is Zlewikk and welcome back to our Brandenburg into Prussia, into Germany campaign. Part 4 already, 1609. I stopped the previous episodes just before the start of Absolutism, so I can show you in this episode how to stack Absolutism and how to leverage it as much as possible. So you have all of this conquered. Norway is my subject, Geldom is my subject, Tuscany is my subject, and Colonial is my subject. I do have a few of great projects already on level 3, like Granada, that gives me admin efficiency, Dosh Palace, that gives me from progress growth, Malta, that gives us war cost versus other religions, Berlin with its max effect of Absolutism, we're waiting for that, Amsterdam, that is gonna give me good spruce modifier, and many more to come. Interestingly, remember, it's really hard to keep Prussia militarization unless you really have a lot of development, but they have so much development in our case, plus other bonuses, that it stays at 99 all the time, so having this 10% discipline bonus permanently. There goes Age of Absolutism, which we start with 61 of max Absolutism, but you can get it higher with more legitimacy, but more importantly with cancelling temporarily this privilege that is minus 10. I want to get my max absolute to 120 and then change this, so let me do so. I think I also can get more from tier 6 guarantee form. Instead of general estates, we can go for a decree. So now it's 76 of max absolutes that we are having. Remember, at the end of the last episode, I purposely got so much unrest to be able to accept demands of the noble rebels. So now my autonomy is around, it was 20, now it's down to 17 already, it's decreasing so fast. And remember, decreasing autonomy gives you absolutism. So take a look, 0.4, 0.4, 0.5, 0.8, and the more dev promises, the more absolutist you are getting. So there will be some highly dev promises. Let's take a look. Let's find something very highly developed. Like, oh, the hack is 0. Like Sealand, that gives me 1.15 of absolutism for just 23 developments. So you see, a few clicks, it's at 8 already. And since I have really a lot of development in these provinces, I don't even have to decrease autonomy in all of them, because it is already 76 absolutism. Day 1, without any like special tricks. And that gets us to, is it 42? Yeah, 42 of admin efficiency. So obviously lost 25% of score cost from the previous age, but in exchange I got the admin efficiency. So the Ottomans, as an example, they are for 546% war score for us. So that is pretty good. Let me see if I missed any of merchants that I should have. Yeah, I should have a merchant in South Africa. I was just at war, so I couldn't increase that trade center. Let's also get a marketplace, and that should be with marketplace enough, but I can in the meantime just promote investments. So even if all of this decrease autonomy is just 6 unrest I'm having, keep in mind that's with 12 unrest from overextension, so I'll be also quickly coring these provinces. What I will have to do now is to make sure I get the courting country. And you see, with my current unrest, I could start loading it. I just need to get it war. But also my provinces are being court. And in 1 year, I will be having, again, not enough unrest. So I have to keep my overextension high. For that, we gotta go and quickly declare a war on someone I don't have truce with. So how about we declare on Toulouse? There's gonna be 1 war. What is this stack? And I'll also in a second declare a war on Poland and maybe even Lithuania. That's a small price to pay for stacking absolutism, but you see how many rebels I have to deal with. Now when I'm about to core a lot of these provinces, I'm doing the peace deals, taking all of these provinces in that first war, which is 103 overextension, should be good, and also taking plenty from Poland. I really need to quickly siege down these guys. I want to take them for good borders. Hopefully it's all gonna be on time. Because the disaster is gonna start in 1613, which is because I have a lot of absolutism. Could split up with less stability, but no, how about no? Something like this from Poland and Lithuania. Now I can take a break and simply focus on handling this. If I start coring, it's gonna finish in November 1613, which is after the disaster starts, so I can just go ahead and start coring it all. I actually didn't check how many bonuses we have taken in Age of Absolutism. Trade companies, potential for a large army, multicultural nation. I will get the Absolutists. I have to build 5 universities, and I actually already have money to do that. I will be building them in the stated provinces with a list of development. There we go, conflict of the court and country. I am the state. It actually doesn't matter. I think I can get actually negative national unrest just to keep it more stable from now on. And I simply have to finish this whole disaster with at least 65 of absolutism to get plus 20 maximum, so 105 in total. I have 56, but I can get another 5 from fixing my legitimacy. And I think another 5 from... No, I actually have the crown unfixed. I might need to temporarily get rid of the gov capacity privileges, but that's something for me to figure out. Before my next war with Great Britain, I have to get colonial range for this province. So let me see if I can buy a province from someone, like for example Vijay. Let's take a look. Charting company, they own no custom province on a different country with our colonial range that can be assigned to a trade company, not their capital. I don't have colonial range. I don't have colonial range even for Vijay. How about Adal? They are at war. I think I'm still coring the... No, I have this one court. Yeah, but it's still not enough. How about we charge it from Kilwa? As far away as possible. That would cost me too much. Feeling threatened. We need to improve relations with them, guys. Focus now is to improve the Naples for reform progress, but more importantly, gov capacity. It's gonna be more than 100 because I have also percentage bonuses. Let's actually see what's the balance. No, actually I'm gonna get less than that, right? Because I'm getting plus 30% and then minus 50, so that's minus 20% that I'm gonna get in the end. So instead of 100, I'm gonna get 80 of my gov capacity from that monument. So I think that might be more worth to go for the Madrid monument here for... Oh, yeah, I have to accept the Iberian culture first. This is Catalan. It's 30 development, that might be enough. Yeah, I just have to... Yeah, I don't need Norman. Let's demote it. And do this. Yeah, now it's gonna work. It's my first recording with a new PC and I do feel speed 5 change. That is much faster than it was before. This feels so weird. I also finally got trading in grain, which is 20 additional force limit. Just a reminder from 2 episodes ago, I am planning to get military hegemon for the province Roscoe cost and even more of siege ability. I stacked enough of gov capacity and built additional card houses to cancel not 1 but 2 gov capacity privileges. That is already at level of 70. Just a bit of save zone is important when I'm going for the courting country. And I can already take the first Age of Absolutism bonus, which is obviously admin efficiency. So we have it already at level 43%. Since I'm hitting points cap, let me take Tech 18, which is new idea group. I didn't even think what I want to take yet. Since I will be taking a massive amount of the lands, how about, this would be also nice, state guarantee cost, but how about we go for the humanist ideas to keep our country stable? Let's also improve relations and national unrest slash erase of separatism that we are gonna unlock. Can from Germany as well. Hitting the Diplo points cap, but since I have a lot of this, I will go and death the hell out of our country. You see the provinces where I got the universities? It is not bad, 24. Obviously we can just use it to dev it for now to 10 and later to more than that. Same here. Nice scaling. New building slots as well and increasing our crown land. But it's time to form German. I'm just wondering if it's if I'm gonna lose that max absolutism if my government form changes. I'm not entirely sure about that. So it's just 10. You know what? We're just going from Germany. And I'm gonna go for the new ideas. Well, from what I checked, I'm gonna lose morale, which is massive. And I'm also gonna lose dev cost, but I'm gonna get instead tech cost and more importantly, more admin efficiency that we are stacking. Just let me show you. You see, 5% less infantry ability, astonishing unrest, tech cost, discipline, trade efficiency, same army tradition, admin efficiency, 20% goods price modifier is really good. That's nice. The government, it didn't change. We kept the same government on tier 1, but you've got a new guarantee from tier 2, which is cultural fragmentation. I cannot attain cultural union, so that actually did hurt us. Just look, I lost the cultural union. And that's increasingly promote culture costs. Do I have to promote all of this now? I actually don't know how it works. Let's take a look. Okay, if you want to unite a culture, we need to get 100 of cultural unity. Currently, I'm getting to pay 0.83 pay per month. So I'm getting target culture is accepted. Development target culture provinces. Okay, deving this province is pretty useful. Legitimacy is helping, religious unity is helping, being at peace is helping, and stability is helping. Anyway, let's take a look at our mission tree while figuring this out. Blood and iron, 50 provinces. I have 144. Gives me land fire damage, manpower cover speed, plenty of perma claims. Secure the north. Gives me monthly autonomy change in Zlewikk. It's not much. Changing the culture there as well, and trade power in the Zlewikk until the end of the game. United Industry gives me construction cost, guarantee form progress, and being able to construct a kill canal. For that, I need promises of 30 dev, much more of them. And I call it, oh, this is also dev click counter. I have 347 dev clicks. Secure the low countries gives me years of separate list for Germany, has treatment cost, which I don't need, claims on France, which I conquered, and choosing the trade ports, where I can upgrade every on trade center in the local countries to 2 and trade power there, or I get conditional modifier in Zlewikk for trade efficiency and provincial trade power. It only works if my main trading port is in Zlewikk, so I guess it doesn't matter. I think it was anyway worth it for the money, but it's fine. Annex Poland gives me Marburg Castle upgrade, perma claims, and the Polish partitions event can change the culture in Poland to Prussian and get missionary strength versus heretics and cultural conversion cost, or accept Polish culture. Let's take this. Until the end of the game modifiers are pretty good. Break the Habsburgs gives me yearly prestige, monthly cultural unity, very helpful, an army tradition that will be converted into mill points, because I'm at maximum for army tradition, obviously. Invade France gives me absolutism, which I don't need. I might wait to click it until the end of the courting country, so I can get it to 100 of absolutism right away. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Italian invasion gives me, oh yes, gov capacity, admin points, and perma power protection, which should be useful having, and it's not perma, but it's still pretty useful. See the gov capacity is getting fixed. And the Baltic conquest gives me 2 years of income. Very nice. Down the mission tree, establish the chancellorship using possible advisors, strengthen the statement of the Juncker assisted privileges of the Junkers, making give +5 absolutism and making the decision also to recruit a statesman, and also an event to choose. Statesman gives me early absolutism. Oh, max absolutism until the end of the game, nice. Statesman gives me morale of armies, or statesman oh yeah, let's go for the morale of armies. And isn't this a statesman? Yeah. I don't need morale, I prefer using the trade efficiency for now. The guarantee from that I can take is tier 8, where I can go for trade efficiency or This is also pretty good. So 300 mana each time embrace an institution. I could just keep switching that for every institution, but I don't have that much of gov capacity for that. Let's see more missions. Compulsory education, the universities, gives me culture conversion cost, another one. Institution spread, and if you get event radical reforms, I can get it again. It's also 5 innovativeness, 55 already. And we have still some missions, it's just the invade France, right? We have to right now figure out, this is deving, this is conquest of Hungary. We need more heavy ships, let's start building them. We've got 12, which means we need 18 more. We don't gain any cultural unity each month due to it being frozen. Why is it frozen? Choose a culture to integrate. I'm just stupid, guys. Okay. Let's see for which culture. How about we start with the Westphalian? Yes. Now, this should be increasing 0.48 a month. Very nice. And how about we try deving their provinces? Yes, that works. So maybe I should not have spent so much mana deving before. I should leave it for deving it right now. I guess it's fine. I have so much mana. I'm ahead of time. It's already at 40. Yeah, we'll be getting there. I will be also scaling my country in general because you saw probably that the coalition formed. I can just simply build many more armies to avoid it. I'm already preparing for the next cultures to be developed for that mechanic. Building some buildings on Swabian culture. I will be also doing that on Saxon and everything else. With the navy finished, I can get a naval tradition. Also Hanseatic doctrine, which I don't really need. And South Africa claims. Well, I'm here ready. Oh, that's not enough. Well, I should try buying a province again. Why is Fiji losing to Gujarat? Let's see how it works. Culture unity is 100. Culture integrated. So I'm getting it integrated for free. And I guess we have to choose another one. Let's go for Swabian now. Since I built lots of buildings here. Is it finished? Yeah, now I can develop here. Oh god, this guy's disloyal. Yeah, let's wait for these guys to get loyal first. Yeah, so now I can have it a bit cheaper. Let's wait till January because we'll be able to take both of the technologies up to time. So I know my limits, how much I can spend. So I've got this already to 54. And I will keep doing it this way. I anyway want to have universities in every German province long term. Just to play tall. And we can remember, keep checking that in the mission here. We had 400 dev clicks. The end of the hostilities between the court and country. Since I ended with over 65 of absolutism, I'm getting plus 20 maximum. So I'm at 115 in total. Now I can go and click that invade France mission. That gives me also perma-power partition. Monthly autonomy change, X1 administration cost, monthly cultural unity. Very useful. And burn the wooden wall, so getting rid of Great Britain, gives me more of navies. And since I conquered them, also there's some navy tradition and army tradition. Also have to build up Oldenburg. Need a shipyard here as well as a dock. And 2 more dev clicks. Let's keep stacking from progress growth as well. With Trakai Castle, it's gonna be of big help. How much I'm having right now? It's increasing 1 a month, even though I have average autonomy 47. So I also have gov capacity, so it should be fine for me to state some more provinces. So now our average autonomy is 43. I'm still getting like 1.1 a month. Since that coalition is pretty big already, let me go and attack Russia. So just at least them will not join the coalition. And next year also attack Sweden to clear the borders up north. Another culture integrated. Swabian this time. Let's choose a third one to integrate. It's going pretty fast. How about we go now for Rhine? And again, I'm prepared for that with universities. Let's get also some dev cost. And again, at the very start, 30 of cultural unity, and we will keep getting that really fast. And the militarization is stuck at 100. I also revealed Asia, and it's a total mess, as one could expect. Jump war score cost for us? 182. Yeah, we have to deal with Great Britain ASAP. The colonies are disloyal. This goddamn island here, guys. This is a nice border against Russia, isn't it? Plus full money. We're gonna fix these borders, don't worry. By the end of this video, they're gonna be just perfect. Also fully annex Sweden, and this province will be fed into Norway. Just look at them. They have similar color to us. That's also helpful. And sea coring the rest of these provinces is less than 100 overextension. Track I finished. I'm now getting 1.26 reform progress a month. You see, I allied Kilo to get a province from them, and now just cost me 700 ducats. And I think when you charter a company, yeah, you get it as a core already. So I can go straight away to VJ now. I could try allying them, but I think this should be good enough. And how's our colonial range for Great Britain now? Still not enough. Let's ally Brunei and buy province from them. Oh yeah, I can also fund in a trade company this way. Let's see. That province here in Brunei. Is it enough? Please tell me it's not. Still not enough? I mean, only Majapahit is closer. Let's take a look. Is this enough? Let's go. Okay, we have to declare fast on Great Britain before they get coalition. Yeah, let me build more troops. It's time to deal with the Ottomans. 270,000. Our second war with them. They are a technology behind. And in general, the army quality is not too good compared to ours. Look at that. We're enemies. Morale-wise, they are similar, but we have 12% more discipline. What was our advisor? Force limit. Yeah, because we are over the force limit. How much are you paying for 70 ducats? Yeah, okay, let's keep it as it is. And while fighting the Ottomans, I'm gonna attack Hungary as well. Hungary, I'm attacking them now because they're guaranteed by the Ottomans, so that should be easier. See, Castile, Ottomans and France will not join, so it's just Naples and Bologna I'll have to deal with. The Ottomans have any decadence yet? They do have a bit of it already. While fighting battles with the Ottomans, I'm slowly carpetaging them, but safely to not get any of my stacks attacked. Also, with our amount of money I'm investing now into main resource that I will be lacking now, which is manpower. For annexation of Hungary, no problem. I can probably also take Bologna provinces without separate piecing. That's 120 overextension. I should give this to Tuscany. Oh yeah, I have to separate piece them if I want to do that. Let's do that. Yes, it's fine, guys. Very inefficient, I know that, but it's fine. Now we need some bits. Yeah, just win this battle. It's 100 overextension instead. If I concentrate one of the states, probably just Pest or Slovakia, this will get me below 100 of overextension, just 300 mana to core. Ottomans already down to 129,000 troops. We've killed 175,000 of them. Also, the Ottomans conquered much deep into Persia and Africa, but we are about to be able to piece them out. There's just no more force, not many forces that can still siege down. And here down, look how much I can get with our admin efficiency amount and province war score cost, and it's only 168% of overextension. Isn't that beautiful? Now what's important for us is, let's see, maybe mission later. I want to release yet another subject, and that one is gonna be Egypt. And look how many cores this Egypt has. All of this is coming back to them in the next war. Let me also now click the mission. Carpathian Conquest, which gives me their culture being accepted. This one is remove the Diploma Andrenarum estate privilege for the Junkers. Minus 5% territorial governing cost. If your average autonomy is ever below 25. You know what's the problem? My average autonomy is 52. I'm too big. Or max promoted cultures, promote culture cost and development. Yeah. Let's just take this. Fund Wilhelmshaven is changing the name of Oldenburg. I'm getting a new flagship. I have a flagship already. I know I can core all of this now for just 600 points. I have more than enough, so it's all easy peasy. Cav capacity is not too nice now. To make sure that I keep building the improvements. Actually, my next improvement is making sure this is on the next level. Too much inflation? Let's reduce it and now build. You see, I can get this guy slower quickly, but the colonies are mostly disturbed because of high tariffs. So how about we decrease them a little bit in each of the colonies. And over time we will get them loyal. I fucked up, guys. You know why? The co-creation cost privilege that I temporarily cancelled for the courting country, I don't have it anymore. It was for Brandenburg. RIP 10% co-creation cost. Also looks like I have 2 flagships now. Tier 9 guarantee form. I'm really thinking about max absolutism, because I don't need AE impact anymore. Like, I'm so strong, it really doesn't matter. So now my max absolutism is 125, so I can take a new privilege. Let's take from Junkers some more GAF capacity, so it's easy peasy here. Anyway, I'm ready to attack Castile. It's time to take over their colonies now. It's time to clear the forts. I haven't done it for a while and it costs me already 80 ducats a month. Remember, if you go to buildings, choose a specific building, you'll be able to remove the buildings with a right click if it's the same level. I tried to win level 4 fort by clicking on level 2. Let's start with level 4 forts, since they're more expensive. There's definitely no need to keep so many of them now that we defeated most of the enemies. I'll keep some, simply just in case of rebels. But see, with that quick cleanup, I'm now to 57 fort maintenance. Anyway, here goes annexation of Castile. So you see, now with these 2 simple wars, most of the new world is in our hands. There's just Caribbeans left, Illinois, which we're gonna get sooner than later. That's also mission fulfilled, scramble for Africa, which is mercantilism, Burma claims an event that can get claim a peace casus belli, provinces owned by Western or Eastern technology group provinces in Africa, allowing to take their provinces for 75% cost and AE impact. There's no one left in Africa except me. Or unlock the Scramble for Africa casus belli African natives, allowing us to take their provinces for 90% of the cost and AE. Yeah, let's just take the second one. With 7th culture integrated, that's how it looks like so far. I'm getting Trust Your Neighbor, which is a guarantee from progress. It's already abolishing the cultural fragmentation reform. Oh, at last. Is it gone? It is gone. Is it all accepted? It is all accepted. It allows me to change the tier 2 guarantee form, right? Let's go for manpower, guys, because I'm getting 7,000 a month, but it's still not enough. And we are aiming for the tier 10 soon. A diplomatic revolution is what are the requirements. Gives me splendor at each age, diplomatic free policies. Let's just take this one then. Could accept some more cultures, but there's nothing to accept. And the concert of Europe, 2,500 development is required. That's nice, but you see I have 7,400. Several great power actions will be strengthened. Intervene in war will now give us 15 power projection. Very nice. And Influence Nation gives us 5 favors with the target country. Germany gets Concert of Europe at the end of the game, giving us diplomatic reputation. So I'm hitting Diplo points cap and Mil points cap soon as well. Oh, Control the Junkers is here. And that's increasing their loyalty, max privileges. Gain 5 meal points for every 5 loyalty of the Junkers up to maximum 75. That's nice. Junker supremacy. What is it giving? It's giving me twice more of Prussian militarization. That's gonna give me more. The other modifier wants it from Germany. That's 5 of our max absolutism. Anyway, Kaiserreich. It's allowing me to change my guarantee form. So I think that's gonna abolish the militarization. Let's take a look. No, it's a tier 2 guarantee form we're gonna get. Right? Embrace our roots. Tier 2 guarantee form. Army for state. Giving us additional infantry combat to militarization. Or we will wait. Or we have something else in mind. Unlock Kaiserreich guarantee from giving 15% governing capacity modifier. I don't need that infantry combat ability, honestly. And our militarization is at max. Can we take that GAF capacity? So now it's at really good level. Anyway, I wanted to say that let's def, because I want to do this. We need 10 provinces of 30 development in that region. So I just have to look for provinces with the highest def and get them to 30. Let's take a look. Prussia, it's not in Germany. Brussels, Ulm. Mr. Ulm. Let me def you a little. Wrong, but it's fine. We just need to do 8 more provinces. See Frankfurt with the right privilege. It's 44 per def click, which is pretty expensive, but it's fine. Just when it's a trade center, let me make sure to make it level 2. So it gets additional def cost. So I have spent all of my deploy and mid points, but still ahead of time in these technologies. And see, it's just 4 more provinces missing. I'm not gonna spend any mana because that's gonna be needed for coring of the new conquests. I said manpower will be a problem, but with constant improvements into buildings, these are the training fields we built. This is the soldiers' household. We're already at 626,000 of maximum power, and the crown colonies do help a lot as well. Defeating Russia in less than a year, it just started last year's January, is not gonna lie, very nice. How's my... Yeah, I don't have siege ability yet from the hegemony. Look how much I can get. I can take all of the mainland in just this one war. I have enough admin points to core it all. Gotta love this, guys. Isn't this beautiful? I'm also gonna clear the borders here with Lithuania. And that's not even in any unrest outside of Russia. Just looking, I think I'm even fine taking full provinces from Lithuania as well. Still no unrest. A bit in here in Castile. With the provinces finally developed to 10, I'm gonna get burghers. Loyalty equilibrium is actually very useful because I'll be able to start getting the def cost from them. Strengthen the city expansion privileges is state privilege, making no cost max absolutes. Furthermore, while the privilege is active, completely burghers agendas will distribute free def. City expansion privileges. Let's take a look. Every province with STOR in our center of trade will get province governing cost. Yeah, sure. Let's take a look. 1235. 1163, and we've got protected markets. Here are the requirements. Gives me cost to promote mercantilism, yay! Good price modifier for 20 years, and unlock promote mercantilism is tier privilege for the burghers, giving us bonuses depending on mercantilism. Wait, what? Good boost? Well, it's 0.05. Yeah, and my mercantilism is just 9%, so I'm not gonna use it for sure. Sovereign gives me custom union sister privilege for the burghers, giving us diplo annexation cost, monthly cultural unity, which I don't have anymore, and 33% provincial trade power modifier in our vassals. The money, you have treasurer, another money. Let's find a treasurer. Check. So now I get up to 20k of ducats. Let's see if I want to do that. Yeah, that costs 5 absolutists. I don't think it's really worth it. I mean, I do have absolutists to use for it. You know what? Let's just use it. Especially that I want to start annexing Tuscany and it's gonna take not that much of a time. Taking up the tech. Am I disappearing? Up to date. Costs only 140 mana. And look at our amount of gov capacity. I think that means simply stating more provinces. And I'm stating whole France because I simply can. And I'll probably even do more than that. How about we also state whole Hungary? I just have to follow this up with the right state houses building. I keep in mind this is why still having the Prussian monarchy with minus 50 of gov capacity. You know what's insane? It seems like Tuscany is a small country, right? But if you take a look at their development, 400 in 12 provinces. That's over 30 of average development. Do you see what they did to Italy? You're insane. I also have to start updating my stacks to get up to 20k of cannons, because AIs started building level 6 forts, and I still don't need more infantry. It's insane, but manufacturers didn't even start in our country. It started in Prussia. But it's spreading across many of our provinces, and I keep stating more because of the new buildings, no issues with gov capacity. I could from here go for an easy world conquest, and probably wouldn't take more than 100 years from this point. But my ending goal is to clear the borders and form Roman Empire. Yeah, definitely form Roman Empire, by obviously going for the imperial achievement. How about we change the reform progress with manpower in the true faith provinces? So we're at 850,000 max manpower. We hit maximum hegemony, which means just like take a look at this, 62 of siege ability that we have stacked. If you wanted to form Rome now, we are only missing 90 provinces, which is pretty much my subjects plus the Ottomans. Oh, Mr. Ottoman, look at this. Minus 76% defensiveness, even though they're still lucky nation. Decadence plus my siege ability are doing a job. 5 days per siege tick. Let me go speed 3. You see how fast this is going? 16 days. 16 days to take a fort. Even the carpet siege. Even the carpet siege is 11 days in Shivan. Oh, poor Ottomans. Look at the carpet siege. You see how fast we are carpet sieging because of that? Mr. Ottoman. I'm mainly fixing borders. Look at the name placement. And to form Roman Empire, we just need 40 more provinces. But yeah, now remember I created Egypt. I think it's fine, I'm gonna feed them with a few more provinces around here. Things starting to attack Kilwa, and it's mainly to get Ottomans into the war so I can shorten my truce. Look, scramble for Africa. But I'll just go for a holy war anyway because it's war score from winning battle. 9 days to siege down Shirvan. Oh boy, guys. They must be hurting so much. But yeah, it's like reaching a few months. Matter of few months to get them white pieced. So get a shorter truce, so form Roman Empire much faster. I can take a tier 10 Gandhi form, and here I will go for the provincial caucus, although no, I don't want to like expand much more. So let me go for the minimum autonomy in the territory, so I'll be reaching towards 1 million of max manpower. Yeah, there we go, 1 million. For 600 points I can take admin tech 22, 7 years ahead of time, which unlocks us next idea group. That doesn't matter at this point. I can just, I don't know, go and take quantity for fun, just to show you a higher manpower number, 1.2 million. And it also unlocks, guys, town halls. Let's see how good we can get our GAF capacity. Let's take a look. In general, our GAF capacity is really good. You see it's 1368, second state minimum promises. But if this town hall's finished, we're down to 800. Can I just core everything in Europe? I don't know, but let me try. As some of my final moves, I'm also been maxing the trade companies, mainly at the trade centers, to get as many merchants as possible, because I want to start creating a long merchant route to start leveraging the trade steering. Of course, with the route that I can create with this trade, it's not gonna be huge. It's not gonna increase my income a bit, but it's not gonna be a massive change. Remember, the more trade power the trade company has in the trade region, the more goods per money value you're getting. It also is the farther in game you are, so more institutions you have, the more percentage you're also getting. So you see, for example, in case of Hope, I'm getting 105% additional goods per modifier in all of the provinces outside of the trade company. So this is already 1.6 thousand, but let me start creating a long route. 1444 manpower, perfectly balanced. I'm also gonna follow up all of these trade companies with the trade steering improvements. Yeah, so we've done some small changes. We are up to 2000 of income. So our longest route is going, it goes from Zanzibar to Cape of Good Hope to Ivory Coast, where I'm losing a bit of income, to Bordeaux, to Champagne, to English Channel. I also have another one here, where we have Aleppo, to Alexandria, to Constantinople, to Ragusa, to Pest, to Krakow, to Vienna, to Saxony, to Rhineland, to Lübeck, to English Channel. As an example, we've got incoming income 317 to Rhineland. We've got 30 of local. We've got in total, thanks to this outgoing, of 348 of trade value. But look at with the trade stealing, it's not 348, it's 380 value that's going. Here, should be 555, it's 585 that's going. Another example, Champagne should be 200, it's 211. That's how the trade steering is helping. Constantinople should be 98, it's 104. Ragusa 120, 130. Crimea should be 12, is 13. Alexandria should be 61, is 65. Just getting value out of nowhere. Let me just declare that final war against the Ottomans and clear the borders. With Catalonia annexed, it's not only better borders, but also only 10 persons missing to form Roman Empire. Goodbye, Mr. Ottomans. But before I form Roman Empire, we have to switch our tier 5 guarantee form to get access to marines. How many of them we need? 40,000. So we have more than enough of force limit. Let's get them up quickly. Check. I could have done that much earlier, I guess, you know that. But I wanted to play longer. Now, so finally, let me just go ahead and restore the Roman Empire. New traditions? Nah, I'm gonna keep the current ones. Did it cancel anything here? Ah, yeah, it's changed the tier 1 guarantee form, so we'll no longer have Prussian one. But it's actually interesting because we've got another 5% admin efficiency this way, right? Because we've got 5% from the Roman Empire guarantee form, and we also did enable the parliament. Could get the pronoia system here, but it completely doesn't matter because that's where we are finishing. Look, that's our players map mode. Not bad. Probably by 1750 you could conquer the whole world. Don't ask me to do that. We are finishing the campaign here. If you didn't our Brandenburg into Prussia, into Germany, into Roman Empire campaign, let me know by liking this video, and of course subscribe to the channel to get notified about my future videos. Bye!